Immortal Man, what's up? Got two loops here. Here's the second one. And I think what I'm going to do is do pre-fader effect send. So we just get the reverb. Okay, cool start. So we're going to hang out in C minor here today. But I would like to kind of keep it fairly generative, you know? So, lots and lots of ways to do that, of course. Let's start with the little sig action. Oh, and we should probably set a clock. Just to actually give these dudes something to do. Although I forgot to check something. What does this sound like in reverse? Probably really cool. Hey, Jason. Oh, I like that. Alright, yeah, you cool. You cool, bro. You cool. I was playing with the loop, and I was like, I must have recorded this loop 25 times. It's just always too loud. So I think I finally got it dialed in between the output of my mixer going to my headphone amp and my headphone amp going here and the input levels and the thing and the this. Yeah. So the big thing is that I figured out is if my channel was on while I was recording, it was getting feedback loops, which makes sense. Going through, going into the mixer, going right back in. So, oh yeah. Hey Michael. Hey Ruzu. What's going on? We're just making something super chill today. ultra, ultra chill. Probably no drums. I mean, I've got them hooked and wired and ready if I need to, so we'll see. All that stuff is patched and stuff, and like ready to go. Sig. It's interesting. The clock out on the Sig is like divided in half. That's weird. Hmm. Yeah, let's do a thing here. What do we start with? I might start with just like pure analog. Kind of work our way up from there. Like a nice cable that you drop and then you don't plug it in because you dropped it because you're an idiot. Because you're an idiot. You darn idiots. Actually, yeah, let's go shorty guy. And then let's go into the... Let me use the... Wait, is this the sub out? Where's my flashlight? Ah, here it is. Pong. Yeah, that's the sub. I don't want the sub. I just want the standard pulse out, which is, you know, square into sub, depending on how you do the thing, you know? And I think this is going to be a delay enhanced voice, so we might as well just plug it right into the sub mixer and go. Like I should be hearing something, but... Okay. Let's flip octave stuff around a bit more and get this a little bit on the higher side. Okay. So if we go decay, turn the decay time all the way up, and also turn rest up quite a bit, then in theory, I should be able to just go envelope, straight in. Like that. Okay, now let's also think about decay time, delay time here. I'm gonna go like really long. Trying to get a quarter note on one. Yeah, there's a quarter note. Okay. And then like a dotted quarter on the other side. And then like good amount of feedback so that it just kind of keeps pinging and hanging out. I don't want to give that away too soon, because that's just a tasty little loop right there. We might just kind of let this go rather than looping it. One thing that could be done, though, is throw a little modulation. Yeah, you know what? I wanted to redo these two and put them in the apathy and the torpor outputs of my triple sloths here. But that being the case, I should probably... Let's take the really slow Sloths, the inertia, and we'll go into the pulse width. Yes, today's going to be all about just layering. There's our nice slow attack. Very cool. Lots and lots of layering, but with sparse voices, right? Like, this is not playing that much. We're basically using the delay to, like, create rhythm, to create texture. It reminds me, I need to find I got a packet of cards for the ZDSP. Like, I've got 6 or 7 of them, and, like, I don't know where they are. But that's got, like, those dragonfly delays on there and stuff, too. That might be fun to play with. As long as that thing is hanging out in here, taking up however many that is. 35 HP or something, you know. As long as you're taking up the space, you might as well be useful. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let's clear the buffers in the R bar. We is definitely going to use the R bar for some stuff. But what is the question? Well, let's wait for inspiration to strike at some point. Bass part? Bass part would be a good idea. So, bass, I basically don't want much. Like maybe like 3 notes, maybe 4 notes. So we'll go like whole note, but we'll make it. Let's make it 2 whole notes and only 4 notes long. No, let's make it 5 notes long. 6 notes long, sure. And then, so we're gonna have a C and a high C for 3 of those notes. Okay, and then I'm going to have an A flat, then a low G, then a low F. Okay. But, hey, trip tilt. Minus 35 to minus 48. Save your hearts. What does that mean? Minus 35 to minus 48. What does that mean? The temperature? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, we're gonna do probability. So the chance operations here. Some of these are skipping. So basically, what I want is for it to have a decent probability of skipping those extra notes. Thanks. Yeah, I had this long discussion with my lovely girlfriend. She's like, do I have to set the clocks? I'm like, well, no, but you know, all you're gonna do is get it, just adapt to them, and then like have something where you forget to go somewhere and get completely burned, and then you'll just go and set them all in a fit of anger. Like, you know this is gonna happen. You know it. But funny. Hilarious. Yeah, and I was at my dad's today too, and we like to have pizza on a Sunday, and he got it like an hour early because he forgot to set all the clocks back. It's like 3 o'clock. That's a little early for dinner. Yeah, good times. I was lolling. Bass. Bass. Who's gonna do the bass? Should we just go straight chainsaw rather than octaves? Might be okay. Might be okay. And it's easy, which is nice because like it's right there. Is this green? I can't tell. I think this is green. Pitch 1. Doink. Doink. A filter for the bass. Well, the carry is right there, and that actually might make... Well, no, let's not, because the carry very much colors the sound, and I just want delicious analog warmth. The carry's like, you want to add resonance? Like, no, I don't. But you want some resonance? No. Buddy, settle down. Alright, so bass. Also, like, that guy can, like, chill for a second. Bass, we got nothing. Oh, because the filter's turned down. And it's really, really low for no... There we go. Okay, so that's the low C. And that's way too high. Oh, yeah. I forgot I was going to put this on random. Salutations! I see you're not partnered. But I am, so way to see. Try looking with your eyes. Pro tip. From Moogly to you. Okay, that's suitably nice, but we definitely need to, you know... Well, we need to bump up the input gain. Hello! Hi! Hi! How are you? Yeah. Yeah, it needs a little smoothing out, right? Because it's just and like that's, you know, it's not subtle. It's not subtle at all. It's about as subtle as a saw blade to your face. Yeah, that's a weird analogy. Just, you know what? Let's just go with it. Okay. So we're gonna do a nice long envelope on that guy into the FM in, turn the actual filter level down, turn up the FM in a decent amount, and then... Oh, hi! Way longer than that. Like 5 seconds? Less FM. longer time. 17 seconds might be a little bit much. Or it might be perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go with perfect on that one. That's actually good. Because then they kind of overlap a little bit, which is nice. Alright, bass. Go away. Shut up. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't. Part 7. Part 7 is the Z-Kyle Dimension, this guy right here. For no other reason than part 7 and 8 I've got going to MIDI, and the MIDI outputs on the Vector are just TRS, and they just go straight in, and they control everything. Beautiful. Including polyphonic. Oh my god, it's polyphonic. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's polyphonic. If you don't know what polyphonic means, you're in the wrong channel. I'm talking to you. But what we do. Okay, I think the first thing I want to do is actually put this, instead of in C minor, I want to put it in pentatonic minor. And then let's lower the rate. Actually, I'm going to make the rate just completely disconnected from the clock, and that I enjoy. So there's a few settings on here that you can shift that around. Like the mode, it's like MDV, that's like clock divisions, right? PCT, I forget what that stands for, and then SPD is just speed, so like the higher it is, the faster it goes, but it's just a number. So it's not actually hooked to a clock division, which is nice. This is the Vector Mark II. So yeah, I think just that. We'll just go like, let's see here. A fifth? Fifths are fun. And then like maybe just generate one. Which one's the generate button? I always forget. Oh god, I'm blind. Okay. So boom, generate, do things, and then let's actually hook it up to mixer and stuff like that. Yeah, what he said. Dude, I was looking at the QVL, and I've been kind of like toying with the idea of putting one in here. Man, it's like $400 for a quad LFO. And then when I started to look into it a little bit more, I realized that the stuff that I was really interested in, which is that it does like Lorenz attractor and things like that, which is what the Sloths does as well. And I was like, well, I could have another LFO set. Fifth. He spits a lot.
It's like, you know, it's absolutely ludicrous the way it, you know, that you can't play fifths. Fifths.
Yeah, let's bump up the gain also, because it always needs gain. Z-Kyle's a little, I don't want to see on the weak side, but it actually has a decently hot output, but should be hearing something right now. You know? Yeah. Oh, that's right, we gotta tune this stupid thing because... Oh god, that's raucous. Where's my C? So the first one should be like... Nope. Nope. That's closer. Okay, I'm going to just reset all of these things to C, just to make my life easier. Yeah, this is the Zork's CV distribution hub. Make Noise makes one also. There's a couple of them out there. I like this one because all of the channels aren't just connections, they're attenuverters, and they also send offset voltages. So if you don't have anything plugged in, it's just like, voltage. That's more like it. Okay, so now if we hit the gen button. And then we take the probability for rest, and we put it pretty high on just like each one. Yeah. Now we're getting closer. Now, envelope shape. Always with the sustain. It's because I need to save it as a patch, and I don't, because I'm lazy. Silly. Silly, I tell ya! Now, what about, like unison? We could do some stuff with unison. I don't want to have 0 detune. Keep it nice and clear and open. Like so. And then let's modulate the crap out of it. That way it won't have any crap left in it. Okay, sorry. Not really, though. LFO, you go here. There. And then another LFO. Actually, let's go sloths. Red trace sloths. Just the faster one. We'll put both of those dudes in the middle. Bonk. Okay, bass. Bass, you're good. You're fine. You're peachy. Wonderful. Give me my delay, yo. Yeah, it's really nice that way. I literally use it in every patch. I don't know if the Make Noise one is only built in. I thought I saw one available separate, but I might be wrong about that. So that's part 7. Part 7 doing its thing. Um... Alright, part 8 is going to be our chords. And we're going to keep these whole notes. So we'll make them nice and slow. And I kind of want some super basic stuff. So like minor triad, sus2, and then maybe like minor and then like a sus4. Might be, like that might be enough. Actually, let's do this. We'll take it one step back from being tied. And I guess if I'm going to be a big nerd about it, I'll turn these off, just so I can tell at a glance which ones are actually gated and which ones aren't. Okay, and what's our... we gotta go... let's go 4-note polyphonic on that. Yeah, it's really nice. I still have 8 HP of 1U space that I don't have anything for. But I would like to fill that with something kind of cool. I gotta track down that 8 HP 1U clap module somebody just made not long ago. Maybe like a month ago. They just put it out. I don't even think it's on modular grid yet. Yeah, that's why they should be sending me free shit that I can try out and then make other people buy it. Just do it. Do it. Attention, modular companies. Will whore for free gear. I will do it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think that's something that gets all modular people. Like, nobody is into modular who isn't also into, like, buying and talking about gear. Because it's part and parcel to the hobby. Like, it's you know, somebody, here's my 62 HP system. I'm done. Goodbye. No. Just no. No, you don't exist. Stop pretending. Okay? The only difference between you and me is time and money. You know? So there's that. What else do we need? Oh yeah, these cords. We need to actually wire those up. Oh, I'm totally going into the E490, by the way, because my god, that sound was amazing. But this time it'll be polyphonic, so I'm not sure if it'll be as perfect of a combo with that.
But then again, it might be. You just never know.
Yeah, pedal nerds. Yeah, even pedal nerds are not quite as... Oh no, that's not true. They totally are. No, you're absolutely right. I was thinking about guitarists that I hang out with, and some of them are pedal nerds, and some of them are not. And I was like, the ones that aren't immediately popped into mind. Oh, that is the wrong data, sir. Hi, anything? Why has nothing sound? Oh, because we're not... Are we playing? No. Yes, we are playing. Should be hearing sound. Input 1. That's thing. That's up. This is on. But we got no sound? Why for you have no sound? Output. Plugged into input. Module is receiving a gate. I'm doing something dumb, and I don't know what it is. Okay, that's the output. It's definitely plugged in to the right place. I just have no sound. Attack, decay time. I want to turn those guys up. quite a ways. Also, this should be only 4 notes long. That's one of the reasons that there was no sound, but not really, because it should still be doing something, anything. Why are you like this sometimes? What is happening? Okay, it's gated. It's getting a gate. It's getting MIDI. It's putting out a signal into... Nope, I'm stupid. It's not into the input. It's into a volt per octave. Yep. It's a new filter. I haven't memorized the controls quite yet. But now it's going to be stupendously loud. Yeah, I think that would be a really fun thing to do as a vocalist, is to have a modular rig that's just effects for your voice. Like, that would be super, super cool. All right, now these are in whole notes. So what I'm going to do is start up a subsequence, but that's going to be 4 whole notes, and we're going to turn it on for octave. And then we're going to do, some of these are going to be, let's also put it at random and make it only 4 long. So what I want is sometimes just to go up an octave. That's all. All right, let's restart that. And that's with the distortion on. We can pull out a little bit of that deep bass by turning up the resonance because it's a ladder filter. Okay, yeah, I'm coming to the conclusion that everything sounds good through this filter. All right, let's throw some modulation on it too. Maybe the slowest of the, not the slowest, but the slower sloths. And we'll just stick it in the volt per octave. I still hear drums ticking in my... Okay. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. You're doing good. Good job, buddy. You know what's the latest weird thing is in my students as a middle school teacher, they say good boy to each other all the time. Good boy, like their dogs. It's really messed up. I don't understand it. It's one of those tic tac things. Those snap times and those face chat things that us adults don't get. Okay, what can we do here? Have you guys ever heard of floating points? If not, you should check them out. Part like jazz, part I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's like modular with like fusion and a little like a heavy dose of like EDM. Really interesting stuff. But I saw him a while back, and he toured with a modular rig. Pretty good size one too, actually. Oh yeah. Speaking of modulation, I need to throw something into Zagreb here, and I think I'm going to put another version of the apathy. Actually, let's put it into the FM and then turn it down just a little bit because now it's in the volt per octave, and that might be a bit much. That's for this little background loop. Get to that. So, yeah, I do feel like this patch will eventually become more rhythmic, so kind of plan for that. Fact, let's whip up a quick voice here with a cable that doesn't reach anything useful. Thank you, cable. Good job. Good boy. God damn. Oh, actually, yeah, let's go with I've got the even VCO right there. Convenient. Yes. Yeah, I'm still hung up on Elenia, and I just think it's a friggin' masterpiece. And like in every respect, it's a pretty amazing album. And like super different than like anything that had happened that I'd heard before, You know, King Gizzard, I've only heard them maybe a couple of times. I need to, I think, someday take some time and, perhaps ingest some sacred fungus or something like that, if I could ever find any. And devour their catalog, because a lot of people are like, they're the bomb. I used to listen to music just as an activity a lot more than I do now, and it's kind of stupid, because it should be. It's like literally my job. don't need this long of a cable. Definitely not. Oh, a couple new folks here. I did not notice. Sorry, I'm not super paying attention to the chat as much. Forget about it. Forget about it. And Blair. Yeah. So you're looking at a modular synthesizer. Every single module does like one specific audio trick, whatever it happens to be. Like this little guy right here. This guy, he's generating sound. Right, he's making the actual oscillation. So. Higher, not lower. Right, so then you have to send that to something else. In this case, it's a filter. Hey, Tracy. You know, and then that goes to other modules that do other things. So every system is custom built. You know, there are few that are actually identical, and sometimes that's on purpose, like shared systems. Called shared systems because, like, they're all the same, theoretically. Yes, you absolutely can put a chord in the wrong place. And, you know, I just did. I just did, like, not long ago. When I was hooking up this filter, I had my input going into a totally different place. So, yeah, each plug, you know, does a different thing. So, and that's part of the, you know, part of the learning experience, to be honest. Oh, now you're not going to do it if I put you on 8th note. Damn. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave that. I'm going to leave that where it's at. We can do stuff with it later. As I patch. I do want a ping. I want just like a sonar ping somehow. And I think the easiest way to do that would be like take a sequencer part and just, you know, use it as a sonar ping. Who dis? Oh. It's pixel weather. It's wet outside. You know what we should also do? We should make some sloth's wind. Yeah. Let's make some sloth's wind. Like, what the fuck are you talking? I'll show you. You see? So first of all, we take a white noise and we patch it into this here filter. This filter is a sequential architecture, which is a low-pass filter into a high-pass filter, right? Therefore, we can filter the exact frequency bandwidth that we want to hear. See? Okay? And then we take the stereo outputs and we pass them into the mixer, all right? Now, the real joy comes when you actually modulate those particular things. So you can... Actually, the real joy comes when you have cables that are long enough to hook up to your mixer. Okay, so right now, we got nothing because this is turned down. If I turn this up, then we get this. Still nothing because the high pass is turned all the way up. Okay, right? Add a little resonance. There's our wind. And what I don't want is the deep bass. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to make a little combo modulation thing, okay? I'm going to take one of the channels of this guy. This is the stochastic function generator. And I'm going to put it on fast. So just that occasionally it will just be like, bleh, and like go pretty high up. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the fastest of the sloths, right? And I'm gonna add these. This is the junction. It's a 4-channel adder thing, attenuverter, cascading semi-mixer thing. Then we just go plorp. Then we go. Yeah, VCV-Rack is a great place to start. Yeah, without costing you thousands of dollars. Francisco, what's going on, man? Okay, so this is a good start, but we're going to throw it into this this here glorious reverb, assuming that my cables will actually do their job and reach. And they will. Huzzah! Okay. I don't have any white cables left. Damnation. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. I don't want that wind there. I want that wind someplace logical. What is this, anyways? Oh, this is the T-Networks. We don't need you, buddy. Sorry. Sorry. Goodbye. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, the cost is big. Yeah, Omri is great. So yeah, if you listen really closely, you get, yes, there's a gentle whiff, whiff, whiff up and down, but then there's also little spikes, which is what you hear in like real wind.
Because we strive for realism here.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely the case. Like, I think that's probably how the first person discovered the joys of, like, audio rate modulation of stuff. It's like, well, what if I just plug an oscillator in and just go... Because, you know, amazing stuff tends to happen when you do that. Okay. Now, the only thing is... I kind of want this to not exist all the time. You know what I mean? And there's a few ways to do that. Okay, let's do a thing. We're going to do a thing here. All right. So, I happen to have the Tesseract Tex Mix mono output modules, but these are the old school ones that have backtrolls. So they do have a built-in gate, or, you know, VCA. So if we patch cable in, we basically break that. Boom, now we have nothing. But if we throw some sort of crazy modulation into there, like that guy. Oh, it's too fast. Put it on slow. Yeah. So there's our wind. I think I'm going to leave that on. Just jack down the filter and be done. Yeah, my only issue I would say with VCV Rack is like learning the nomenclature and the basics and stuff. Like, you know, what is 1 volt per octave? What is CV? What is, you know, all of that stuff, and then like the physical interface of that program takes a little bit of getting used to. You know, loading modules and all that stuff. Okay. We absolutely need at least one more voice in here, for sure. Because, plus I haven't loaded anything into the R bar yet. That's a problem. Like, what should we do? I have an idea. Let's hook the R bar up first, and then we can kind of get to that. I'm either going to put weird noises and sound effects and stuff, or we're going to go tonal and interesting. No snow yet. No, not allowed. I want more 60-degree Decembers. It's my catchphrase. You know, climate change is terrible and all, but 60-degree Decembers in Illinois are pretty great. Oh, man. Of course you do. Okay, so what do we need? What are we gonna use? What are we gonna use? What are we gonna use? I don't know yet. If we go analog for this guy too, could do that. Could do that. Could do a few different things. We got pizza. We got warp core. Let's use the warp core. For that digital Casio CZ sound. Yeah, you're going to go under because you're annoying. Thank you. All right, stereo filter. Let's go the Dopefer way up yonder on the Chattahoochee. I hear you. Okay, let's chalk the delay for a second here. Alright, so the thing is, this thing absolutely needs... craves modulation. We'll use some happy LED cables because I don't use these guys that much. And they're starting to get like gross brown and weird. And I'm not a fan of that. Oh, there's some serious aliasing going on. Part of that is filter distortion. Okay, now I'm going to shorten this substantially. Okay, like that. And I'm recording it into the R bar. Okay, next one. Let's make this an A flat. Yeah, unless you get into, you know, Buchla or those what's that system that Tip Top has going with the polyphonic stuff. What kind of cable does that use? I'm very curious. B flat 6, which also doubles as a G flat or a G minor 7. Something like this. Let's do another A flat. Well, and then there's like the, what's the little mini micro modular format that uses like just little pins. They're like these just delicate little pin cables. They're really weird. Okay, and let's go back to a C minor. Oh yeah, you're this guy. We don't need no education. No, we don't need mono. That's for sure. Okay, let's see what this thing sounds like. This guy is here, and this guy is there, and this guy goes like that. Let's see. 2 sources here. Number 1. Let's make our grain length bigger. Let's track that playhead. So it constantly shifts. That's a little too fast for my taste, I gotta say. That's a little too slow. Let's put it in the fast sloths. It's a nice medium. And then apathy for the layer control. And then of course we pump it full of reverb. Pump up the reverb. Pump it up while your reverb's reverbing. Let's get that boy some modulation already. Jeez. If I can get a cable in there. Oh, come on. Do the thing. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Okay, buddy, you're cool. Where was the thing? This guy. I like that. Just a little thing. Okay, yeah, let's send that an envelope though, because it needs it. needs something. An envelope is voltage over time. Yes, this is very true. I have to make a very, very definite effort to not turn my stuff up very loud, because I will just... I leave here and I'm just like... Got the tinnitus kicking. Okay, so that's peachy and all. Oh yeah, our delay. And then we absolutely need some sort of other modulation into that filter. I think I'm kind of ready to throw it all together and see what happens. Oh, we need visuals. Pardon me while my camera wigs out for a second. That is a video synth. It's the Positronic Recursion Studio. Waiting for that A flat bass to kick in. It's just not there yet. Oh. There we go. There we go. It's working now. Oh boy. Yeah, there's that. That was fun. Hey, tomorrow, Modular Monday. So that's from 5 to 6. I'll probably do my typical thing and start here at about 3:30, basically as soon as I can get here after work. And I don't know if I'm going to build a patch from scratch. Maybe I use this. That just seems like cheating. So I don't know. Yeah. Plus, reconstructing this is going to be not a hilariously fun time. Some of this stuff, you know, like the SIG, you know, it doesn't save patterns. Not that that's a huge major thing, but like, yeah, that Rhodes sample that worked out really well. The Luba. Yeah, 5 o'clock Central Time. And that basically means that they have kind of a preset schedule of people every hour, and then they just raid the next channel. So it'll be a Twitch thing, you know, mainly, but I'm still gonna stream to both places. So yeah, that's about it. So and then the other loop, by the way, that was going through the Praeterio Versio, but it was an octave up. Yeah, that's my Rhodes. It's right. It's right there. Hi, Rhodes. Yeah, I have a Rhodes. It's lovely. Yeah, this is a Shrimp Guild thing. So yeah. Anywho, I'm out, and it really stinks that I have to work tomorrow because my students don't. They have a 4-day weekend. Lucky ducks. But, oh well, what are you going to do? At least tomorrow is meetings, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and I will see you soon, and have a great one.